Are you thinking of traveling from out of town to my office to seek treatment with me? If so, watch this video until the end for all the important details. I'm Priya Mistry, the TMJ doc. I have a practice in Vancouver, Washington, where we are dedicated to taking care of patients with TMJ problems. I'm fortunate to say that I do have a 90% success rate with treating TMJ problems, and many people do come to see me from all over the nation, and yes, even all over the world. I sincerely wish there were more practitioners who could diagnose and treat TMJ, TMD effectively and efficiently, but there just aren't that many. So many people do travel to come see me. So how does this work exactly? This is probably one of the most common questions I get asked. Well, first and foremost, if you're thinking of coming to see me and you're not local to this area, and again, my practice is in Vancouver, Washington, which is 10 miles north of Portland, Oregon. So I'm in the USA. Many people think Vancouver, BC right away. First and foremost, I do require an online consultation so that I can determine whether or not I can help you. This can be booked with the link in the description box below. I don't recommend traveling from a far distance to see me without the online consultation first, because there is a possibility that I cannot help you, and I'd hate for you to travel and spend time and money that doesn't need to be spent. During the online consultation, I review all of your symptoms. When they started, how they've progressed, any treatment you've had along the way. I also ask a lot of very specific questions about the severity of the pain, the longevity of the pain or dysfunction, whether symptoms are worse in the morning or the evening, and lots more. There's a lot that goes into that consultation. After hearing your history and discussing symptoms at length, I usually have a pretty good idea of whether or not I think I can help you. I then discuss cost of treatment with you and how long I estimate treatment will take. I do prefer to discuss fees myself and have an open, transparent conversation about that. After the video consultation, you will receive a breakdown of fees and a treatment plan via email and payment plan options if applicable. My office does also accept care credit. I do my best to remind everyone that I have a 90% success rate, not 100%. I have had an incident where a patient fell into that 10% that did not respond to my treatment, and they were really upset because they had traveled here to see me. And I did remind them, I can't guarantee results. I have a high success rate, but I don't know a single TMJ dentist that has a 100% success rate. So I do my best. I care a lot about my patients, but I always am very, very clear that my success rate is 90%. After reviewing all the paperwork, and if you do come to see me, please fly into the Portland, Oregon airport, also called PDX. My office is in Vancouver, Washington, which is about 10 miles north from the Portland airport. Many people think they'll be flying into Seattle because my office is in Washington, but the Seattle airport is actually about 3.5 hours north of where my office is. Portland airport is much closer, so please keep that in mind. There is a hotel in my plaza, the Best Western Premier Hotel at Fisher's Landing. This hotel is pretty new and very cute, and they've been kind enough to offer my patients a discounted rate. I've attached the link for that below this video. Along with the discounted rate, Best Western Premier also offers my patients free made-to-order breakfast. They also have a lovely indoor heated swimming pool. And one thing that I really love about this hotel, which is kind of unique, is they actually have a washer and dryer. So if you do stay there for longer periods of time and you want an extended stay, you can wash your clothes. Additionally, if you do want to have an extended stay, the manager at the hotel will work with you on negotiating an even lower rate. So they've been incredibly kind and incredibly generous, and a lot of people that travel stay at that hotel because it's literally like 30 steps away. I mean, it's not far at all. And to be clear, no, this video is not sponsored by Best Western Premier. I just really like that hotel and it's very close by. So once you get here, your first appointment is usually pretty long. You're in my office for about 3.5 hours. The reason this appointment is long is because I do the full physical exam. So just because we met online and had an online consultation, it doesn't mean that that meeting is a substitute for the physical exam. I have to confirm my preliminary diagnosis with a physical exam. That's just being thorough. It's just common sense, right? After the physical exam, we then gather all the records and commence with treatment. Gathering the records and getting imaging does take some time, and this will likely be different from any other dental appointment you've ever been to. But it's not super difficult or super painful. It just takes some time. After this long appointment, every other appointment is about half an hour to an hour. If you're planning a prolonged stay and need to fill prescriptions for other health issues, we have a Target, a Costco, and a Walgreens very close by. All of them are within 2 miles of my office. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. nearby restaurants that are yummy. I get this question all the time from my patients who travel. There's a really great Thai restaurant, walking distance, called Wild Tiger. There's a delicious Vietnamese restaurant called Pho Le and Pho Vivan. There's two of them. And there's an Indian restaurant we really like called Abhiruchi. They're opening a Shake Shack nearby. So if you're into burgers and fries, that's the place to go. But yes, there's a lot of good food around here. You can also ask me or my team for more recommendations once you're here. If you're looking to do some sightseeing while you're here, which some people do, they've never been to this area or the Pacific Northwest, there is a beautiful waterfall called Multnomah Falls. It's probably about a 45-minute drive from my office. The Oregon coast is really pretty, and it's about a 2-hour drive away. The Tillamook Cheese Factory is an hour and a half away, and that's always really fun to go to if you're into cheese. Mount Hood is our local volcano/mountain. It's beautiful with hiking trails, skiing, condos, and cabins for rent. There's a lot to do here, lots of sights, lots of good food, lots of good people. So I hope this video helped answer any questions that you may have if you are thinking of traveling to come see me. Again, I'm Dr. Priya Mistry, and I hope I can help you with your TMJ pain. Sound off below with any questions. And remember, my friends, you can never have TMI about TMJ. Thank you.